A blessed day, viewers and subscribers. Welcome to the boss with another video. Please put a like, leave a comment, and we could get straight into this. Alright, so want to like the video, you share it for me. So often me talk to them big man on my channel. I'm going to talk to una again. When we make the right choice, when we not choose woman. And everything is about a younger girl with a smoother skin. Young girl. Somehow no want young girl pum pum and feel better. You no want to know big woman wife body again. You understand? Sometimes life is not about that, cause sometimes you have a good thing going and then now you make the flesh lead you astray. You understand? So guys, the story of me premiere is a guy, he meet a girl from good while and she and I get to her suffer and him say I'm go try with her cause you don't know him believe in a giving back. He say him believe in a giving back. So he say I'm try a thing with her and try get her for being girlfriend and wife and in the future migrate her to America. Only thing I can say, you can't take a pig out of mud. And I say, the guys I'm always choose the wrong woman and you have good woman out there that want a man like this. You understand? But anyway, may I talk too much? Listen to this.
That I wanted to give back. And, so I see a young lady a while back in Jamaica, and we didn't have no conversation or nothing, but then for some reason, I reach out and I get the information that I need, and I start communicating to this young lady. And this young lady was going through a lot of stuff. She's very young. I'm much older than her, and she had a kid. Had a kid. I'm not going to say male or female child because I just want to keep it,
Yeah.
So she had a kid, and the kid was for a married man who have his family. So she was going through a lot, to get support, and so she been there. Plus, she go through a lot of other stuff within, personal stuff within the community. So people have a little negative reaction against her, and all that. So when I reached out to her, she told me that, listen, man, you're gonna hear all these things about me and all that stuff. And I said, listen, but what drawn me more, she asked me, what do I want out of this when I reach out to her? And that was good. That was good for, the type, her age bracket and all that. She was in her 20s. And I'm saying, that's not bad. That's good. So I said, I should just said, what do you want? And then, she said, well, I've been there and, I need someone for myself. Bottom line. Okay. I said, but you said, you're going to hear a lot of stuff about me. But I said, listen, man, whatever is gone is gone. Moving forward, that's what I'm about. And if it's about that, that's good. So whatever you do going forward, that's what I'm going to really use, so to speak, as judgment acts. So, fine. But I said, also said, if you do exactly, we keep in line and do, what we need to do, whatever you have been done, I've been pointing at you, I've been trying to grab you, pull you back in that negativity, area or situation, it's going to be gone because whatever going forward, that's what folks going to see. And whatever people want to talk about what you used to do or what used to go on with your life, it's not going to be relevant if you just follow the path. So we understand that, and that was it. So I've been, so at the same time, we talking that young lady is pregnant again.
Well, when you talk to her, she is pregnant or
she had one child. And she pregnant now.
Oh, she pregnant now for you?
No.
Oh, okay. But
I never meet her. I see her like 6 years before, and just seen her and admire her. She look and everything. I reach out and get her information 6, 7 years after. It just come to me, and I see, and I just wanted to give back. You know, while folks here telling me, giving me a lot of people, and said, these people are good people, you can marry these. But I'm like, nobody can give me nobody. And, you know, these people, most of these people are fake, you know? So I said, let me take the give back, you know? Because, you know, when I was in Jamaica, my kids, they used to get a lot of stuff from my sisters. And, you know, so I didn't have to buy clothes for them in the last part. You know, but at first I remember back in the days, I used to walk to look for work. And I walked in my shoes, about them come off. I had to stuff it in paper, cardboard, you know. So I know these things. So I wanted to give back now, you know. So going forward, so yeah, so she had a daughter. She had a child and pregnant again. You know, and now this woman she's pregnant is also with somebody else who is in a relationship. So she said, well, I said, what's going on? She said, no, this is like is a no-go, you know? So I said, okay, fine. So I started to take care of everything and I started to do what I got to do. You know, I sent a lot of barrels and, you know, everything. And I've been there and I stay away for 2 years till the child start walking. Okay? And when that time, I didn't make she work or nothing. I support her.
So what was your long-term plan initially doing all of this?
Well, she wanted to get somebody of her own, and I wanted to marry her, but I didn't tell her all of that. I just it's a long-term relationship we're working on.
So even though she have a child and she did currently pregnant, you still did go through and help her, said and still have high hopes.
Oh yeah, because the pregnancy, she was like 2 months pregnant or 3 months pregnant.
So what about that baby father? He was with her or just random sex and she get pregnant?
Oh, she was screwing around with this guy, but this guy, she said, live with his woman. Oh. The first child is a married man.
So the first child is a married man who own it, and the second one is okay, so she like date person who have in a relationship then, basically.
She claims she never know the second one was in a relationship, and then she find out that.
Okay, all right, go on.
Okay, so I said, all right, as long as that is and everything is in the past, I can't deal with nothing that behind that. But when I saw at that time, the 6 years before, she was like 18 years old or something like that. She was like 18 and it was like 6, 7 years old. Because at that time she was like 20, 28, 27 now. Yeah, my numbers are wrong. Right? Yeah, so it was like 26, 27 now when I started. Okay, so I sent her a couple barrels, 3 barrels, and you know, a lot of stuff. I give her a lot of stuff, everything she needs, sneakers, whatever, galore, everything, so she could dress every evening, and she looked like a foreigner. They said, you know, and all that. And I said, okay, but I said, you know, at the end of the day, you got to move on to the little facility you at. So I put her somewhere else.
Oh, you rent one place, you get her somewhere else and you rent somewhere.
Yeah, different, like out in the country here, like not really country, but you know, out of town. So she come in and go, and she never liked it. For some reason, there was a problem there, and so she go somewhere else. You know, we are in some other family member, and it was a problem. So anyway, I get her a space within that family member now. The second family member, we rent a place now there now. So she now living by herself now. So my family member, it didn't work out with her when I rented, so she moved to her family in a different parish. I just don't want to exact, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's okay.
So her family, it broke up with her family member. So within that area, she get a different place, and I start paying rent there too. Okay? All right, she is there for a while, and then, you know, open an account and for her, and I, you know, send an account, and I tried to did a joint and whatever, but it didn't work out. It worked out eventually, but anyway, I worked out an account for her, and, you know, sending money and all that. So she getting the money, but then she just blowing the money. And I'm testing her because I told her, like, listen, if everything I tell you, you can remember it, actually can know what type of person I am. You know, so I told her from way back, I said, everybody who I'm dating, I test them to see what they're about. But for you, I'm not testing you. Don't test you. Okay? But at the end of the day, myself, when a red flag come, I don't even have to see that to say, oh, I was looking for that red flag. It just show itself and I recognize it, and that's the time I look back and the past, and that's how the test started, right? So with her, I wanted her to pass, to be successful so much, so I didn't do no tests or nothing. Okay? So, you know, she said, oh, don't send me extra amount because I just blew. I said, no, but a smart woman would put up some of the money and say, babes, when you're ready to come, just tell me and let me book your tickets, you know, because I got X, Y, Z. And that would give me even more, let me feel good to send you more because I know the money going to go, you know, to the right places. I don't party no more because when I used to, guys start envy me, you know, oh, you got this, you got that. So I just chill. So I just work and chill, you know. So I go to Jamaica, I try to make, you know, people look nice, people nice. I pay, you know, whatever. So she think because I give away, she can give away too. I said, no, you can't give away. You know, when you come and you give, I say, yeah, I know, but I know what I'm doing. You know, you don't. So she goes, she gambles, she do all that with the money. I'm like, oh, okay. And then the money just done like that. Not only that, she keep going back to the place, going back to the place. I'm like, if you move out, you should just come back in and people see you and everybody glad to see you and you look like a visitor. But you're not living there. You live out of town now. You live, you know, and she eventually moved back. Okay?
Can't take a pig out of the mud, I know.
Eh?
You cannot take a pig out of the mud.
Oh man, my brother said that and I couldn't even say that to her because I know she was mad. So she moved back. She moved back, right? And the bad thing about it is that she didn't tell me she moved back. I'm paying for the rent at this place. Oh. Right? In the country. And I'm paying for the rent. And I give her furniture. I give her money to buy certain kind of furniture, certain stuff. Wow. She used the money and she don't buy the furniture and she don't this and she don't that. When I went down there, the bed that she buy, the mattress that she buy, I couldn't sleep on it. I had to sleep on the floor and I couldn't sleep on the floor because I got my mattress got to be like, you know, so the mattress was too much spring in that mattress. It wasn't right. And was short to the money. And so I had to went back and go to the hotel. So I couldn't stay there, you know, and all that back then. So anyway, but everything is there, and you know, bring my clothes out there and what. So she moved on. She take out my clothes. She take out everything, but she had me paying rent to these people still. And the woman collecting the rent, she having me paying for a lawn to cut, and the woman knows she's not there and texting me that you didn't send enough money to cut the lawn.
She and the woman are work together, man.
And she already moved out. So I'm just saying, these people just believe in scamming.
Yeah, man, but she and the woman planned that, man.
Yeah, why is she there? Because I tell the woman that don't let you come back there because that's after certain things where I'm going to move forward to it when after I know it. But anyway, so I'm paying the rent, and she come and she move out everything. And, you know, my clothes, everything, I guess she sell them, I don't know. But before all of that, she having me, I didn't know she was all the way back. I thought she was going to come some more time. And I call her. She said, oh, yeah, I'm in town or whatever.
I look a young boy, them who are grind her and breed her. Them she want their own. Go and talk.
And she buy, everybody should buy liquor too, and you know, and all that. I'm like, gambling. I'm like, before that, you used to squeeze your nose to get $1 from somebody to do whatever you got to do. And no, you ain't got to do none of that. You ain't got to do none of that. And you have your surplus of everything, but yet you appreciate it. You have people calling me, telling me you spend all that money, then you have to borrow money, and you owe Dick, you owe Tom, and that was just a scam. Only that, I go down there, then she goes, oh man, I don't care, I want this and I want that. I don't care what you're selling me, but if my man not here, Anyway, I fly down and I give her what she want and all that. And I come back up, but before I do, she have her family member, which I'm not gonna go too deep on what kind of family, but she have a family member called telling me that, oh, I lend her XYZ. He ain't got X in pocket much as to lend her XYZ. And I lend her XYZ. And so I give him how much $1,000 that he said he borrowed from her. She borrowed from him. She split it to him. She told me she in a partner, and the partner XYZ. I gave her the partner when she wasn't a partner. So all these money I'm giving her. You see what I'm saying? I'm giving her all these money, and she still scamming, and she blowing the money like water. So I'm saying these people, they don't understand that they're in the gutter, and you take them out, and they don't appreciate that. They try to drag you.
So more ask some question and listen to them like so all these time when you're coming up, you're not did the intimate to get involved now?
Yeah, when I came back, I came down there 2 years after the child start walking and everything. I didn't want to break his foot, as they said. So all the time,
So you wait till the pitney reach too?
Yes, and he start walking.
And then you get like a pum for her and start doing the thing. Yeah. Okay. So when you come here now, all this time when you come here for the first and second, you have it in your intention, so you want to try married and file for your, or once you start get all of these red flags with
there was some red flags. There was some red flags going on, but I try to dismiss them before I get down. So when I get down there, now this is it now. So when I get down there now, I see the red flag and I see everything in a different way, and I said, man, I still tell myself something else. I trust God. I tell the Lord, I said, Father, I'm not gonna. I live alone. I can do anything I want. I can do anything I want here. Whatever. And not like a shot a woman or not. I can, but I just decide not to. Have no, And I got a son in America with an American girl, but she made me even stop looking at American girls because she's so long and vulgar. Anyway, my son is grown now. He's about 18 now, 19 now. So I've been here a while, you know what I mean? Like 30 years, 30 something years. So she I see a lot of red flags, but I try to dismiss them when I was here. So when I go down there now, I go prepare. I say, listen, man, I really want to do this. Not only that, I wanted to start to my kid, especially one of my daughter. Because I always tell her, man, you keep acting up anything I got to do, and you curse me out, and then you don't even apologize and come. I say, I just say this out of the blue. I don't want to come. I say, I'm going to marry to someone younger, a young girl with 2 kids, and I'm going to, if you want $1, you're going to go through her. It takes my daughter off, which I know it's good, and she cursed me a lot of curse words. I was like, damn, right? But I didn't remember. It was like years I said that before this happening, okay? So now here comes 2 girls. Whatever. This girl with 2 kids. So I wanted this to work so much. So anyway, not for that reason, but just for me to give back. And the daughter, one of our kids is very promising. And I think, if she get the opportunity, she'll be a very, very good student in this state. So that's one of the things too. I was like, okay. And so I come down and everything go good and whatever. The sex was okay because she always saying, I don't know my age and all that stuff. Obviously along with all that she I'm talking about. So yeah. So it wasn't that bad. It wasn't like because of that. So we going on, and I say, you know what? I came prepared. Okay, so I did have the ring, and I did ask question to get the size of the finger. I asked a question, and the question didn't understand why that question was asked, and I asked it in a different way so I could use it, so I could get the measurement. She didn't know all of that. So I didn't let her know till in the last part that I'm going to, and then I do it. I proposed to her, right? And I did that and all that, and the time for the wedding before that, there was so much red flag, so much arguing, and she just like this arguing, and this, I'm like, there's some time for people. For me, there's a time people must can see, oh damn, I didn't know you could get that bad, and there's a time people can say, okay, you're fine, you're a normal person, but you don't have to be a mad person all the time. You don't have to be, cursing. There must be level. Because I said, differently. If I want you to fit in, and you got to learn to fit in. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. People can't just see you and just, oh yeah, I know, Mm-hmm. They can't understand, and they say, oh damn, why didn't you see that in? So okay, so yeah, so it was madness. Anyway, I eventually still proposed to her, and I give her, because I promised her that if she work with the thing, so to speak, our past would be disappeared. People were just talking about what happened, after this. So I give her a nice wedding. I give her a red carpet, limousine wedding.
Wow.
Everything. And there are people in our community crying and all that for her. And, it was there. And but the extortions going on and the scamming, it's like, okay, you can't, I wish I can't go too much in because I don't want to be this kind of person. I don't want to get out of, so yes, mm-hmm. She tried better. So she had there was some money there somewhere, and she go get it, and she used that money. It was something thousand Jamaican at that time, and it's like 2021 we're talking about, right? Mm-hmm. She took the money and she didn't tell me, and she used the money, and then when I do find out, she eventually tell me. She said the money lost. I said the money lost. What the money lost? She said, yeah, I put this in, but she gambling every time. But then she said she started a partner, and she want to pay me back, put back that money. But then she owe a lot in the partner, and no, she can't pay the partner. So I gotta give her money now to pay the partner, which she never had no partner. So she take that money, that 70-something thousand that I have. It was something to get her to America. Okay, and so she take that money, but then she still scam me, said she owe partner, and I gotta give her money for the partner.
Yeah, so she double scam her then. She scam her the 70,000 and still a scam her, so she want money for partner. And money like a 2-year scam.
Yeah, I mean, and at the same time, man, I'm giving her, I don't want to put a number down there, but she...
You can talk, man. Number. Yeah, talk.
Eh?
Number,
yeah, I give her enough money that she spend the money so like a rain. She didn't have to work for 2 years. Mm-hmm. Okay? And then I leave some money. I said to her, I said, man, you're so bad in money. And nothing I said, even though I told you the other day that if you could use the money wisely, to even encourage me to give you more. You're saying, oh, don't send me so much money because when you send me so much money, you spend it too quick. So I said, okay, I got to give somebody money to give you, like your child. And when the time comes, they give you. So I'm coming up, and I give her from U.S. and I leave some money with somebody else to give her. But I didn't tell the person that. I just leave it to the person. Okay? Mm-hmm. And she take the money. After the money that I give her for the month, she done it in 1 week, and the following week she go take the money from the next person, and she use her head and get the money from the next person. That's for the next month, money. And when she done that, she calling me and telling me she broke.
Okay, wow.
I'm like, how the hell are you broke? Oh, and I borrow some money. And I think you borrow.
So at this time, I'm your wife, right?
Yeah, all this time she's my wife now.
So talk to me about how the filing, she did end up get free venture off in America. She reach?
That's the reason why I called you, because I was listening to this guy, this post that he put up with this guy with his girl, and she have a kid, and he bring her up, and then she have another kid. the red flag was there so much, and I want her to be to achieve the goal that I have, you know, but she won, so I denied the red flag, but it reached to the point where I couldn't deny it no more. After I came up, and I was up here, you know, and just thinking about it, and I said, okay, I really got to test this girl now. She got to get the test. But before I did that, the following 2-3 weeks after she sent me, she told me that, okay, everything is good, and my auntie come, and, you know, I see my auntie from Ferry. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, these people buried that. Well, I don't like buried it. So it comes. So we don't have nothing. But I thought I thought I would be pregnant, but it's good. It came.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, okay, fine. But then a week or 3 weeks after that, she texted me, and I didn't see the text. So she texted me. She called me. She said, what up? What up? You don't see the text? So I said, what text? And then she said, it's not yours. What do you think? It's not yours. I said, it's not mine. What is not mine? What text? What, you're pregnant? She said, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I said, you're pregnant. You know it's not mine. And you said you apologized. I wish that time I would accept our apology. Not saying, you know, what we'll do after that, but I would. I said, you know, apologize. You're trying to tell me that is mine. And she said to me, well, it could be yours because my mom, she was seeing her period when she pregnant with me. So even though I did see period after you, it could be yours.
So how the word name you could be? I don't understand. How kind of dirty dog woman this you pick up, brother? Excuse the language. It could be yours.
In the end of the day, it was somebody else who I didn't feel out that she was doing stuff already. But then because I couldn't prove it, you know, because a lot of times when I call, she don't want a video call, and she always video. But when I call, she, you know, different move and all that. So I'm just saying that eventually the child born, and it's not mine, you know. But
what you say, your one?
No, it's not mine.
I don't want to fear from your talk.
She know it was mine.
She know that when she use the word say possibly I fear. That way that tell us as a man, bro. She'll sleep around.
Right. But I figured that out, but I couldn't prove it. But then everybody telling me
you're lucky you want proof, and she made the speech, your brother. You don't need nothing more to prove.
Before that. Before that speech.
Oh, before the speech. You did a year thing. Okay.
She was doing some other stuff. And my friend, I always ask her, I ask my friend, I say, you know, this is going on. The friend, she's like, no, I don't believe. I said, listen, I'm not doing nothing. And I tell God to tell me anytime, give me the vibe. Because what I got, I know if she come here, she can bleed me dry.
I know, man. I don't go say you miss a bullet one time.
Yeah, and I know that, so I'm doing a lot of things. Plus, I tell my daughter, she don't give a rat ass. She want to stop it. She want to this. She want because she know exactly whatever, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of them.
So fast forward now, cause I'm gonna say we almost reached 30 minutes. I'm gonna talk for the next 5 more. We don't want to drop the story because we know the outcome of it. What happened now after you find out you're on your pitney? What happened to your paperwork? You cancel it?
Yeah, I just divorced her.
Oh, you stay over there and divorce her, right?
Yeah, I just divorced her.
You should have married her first, Steve. I'm glad again.
Yeah, you know, I divorced her. So I'm just saying, why? I'm just like, Jamaican, you know, both men and women.
So when last year from her?
Well, we know. But them don't want to come out.
Me know. When last year from her?
Oh, she used to call, but then she see I don't really want to talk, so she don't call no more. But the city, the town, I could have given her a meeting because everybody saying that she blew or whatever, you know. I don't know. She probably got a better opportunity to come in sometime soon or somewhere.
No better opportunity.
We never know that. But I'm just saying, I wish she do. But I'm just saying, people, why I will call you on this is that people on a whole, they just looking for themselves and be selfish and not really thinking about, you know, other people.
I'm going to say something to you. It's a black mentality, you know.
Yeah.
What you know, we not believe in us.
I call it crabbish mentality.
Yeah, we not believe in a building from scratch and build an empire and build family wealth and generational wealth. We believe in a just get to the top. Whoops. So anybody foot we are gonna broke and scam or trick, figure out war. We now look on the next 10 years.
Yeah, but karma gonna come
about,
right back.
It's about tomorrow, the day after, and whenever and next week, and what we can get from one person. That is a problem.
Yeah, I mean that girl I spent over $20,000 in less than in about a year and a half.
If you say you have to work hard, if you say you have to work hard to make 20,000 in America, and you just take it come.
Yeah, and
but you know, I blame you upon part of it still.
Oh yeah, I blame myself, but at the same time I don't regret it.
No, you know, no man, you have life, and you say anything that costs death, you can't regret it, bro. You live. Yeah, you're free. You know, you're not a prisoner or nothing or whatever, or you know. But what may I say? From day one, I take up a woman where pregnant and have this, and like you look for validation from her if it makes you be this perfect woman, bro. That never gonna work. That never gonna work in no time. Not even in the next 21st century. That will never work. You know what I mean? Yeah. You have whole heap of nice lady out. I say sometimes people get introduced to some people where I don't know. You have some nice lady out there that want somebody like you to build with from scratch. Young girl too. You know what I mean? We would have glad for the opportunity and seize it and hold up their head and help somebody and help them family and take time do the thing and grow. You know, but you take up somebody who already broken and damaged. It's a damaged product you take up now.
Yeah, and then sometimes when you damage, you know, the person who damaged, you know, they're supposed to have been there, so they're supposed to able to rise above. But if you don't have that ambition, no, you can't rise.
I'll show you again too. Yeah, I agree with you, but you have a thing named maturity. It's a maturity, it comes with age. And see, me in fact say the girl that is young, she never fully develop and mature, have a big woman mentality for think for the future. She think about now. And once a gambler, somebody a gamble, it's two things hard to break out a person. Drinking and gambling.
Man,
then there's something there. Brother. When me say that come like them if you go some place for get over that. That no normally get out so easy, no brother. Alcoholic and a gambler. You know what I mean? It rough, man. But I'm glad say you never get over there, brother. And you, boy, geez.
Oh no. That's what I'm saying. I know that.
I mean, I want you use this and say every Jamaican man is like this.
No, I don't say that, but I'm just saying most people in Jamaica.
Yeah, most people in Jamaica, man and woman. Once yes, on a foreigner, them like them. It's like them have a thing about them for just try get as much and can get out of town.
Yeah.
I can't bet say she have nothing for sure where she get fire. She use everything sell off and mash up and something.
I think she sell the ring already and everything. But I think the people in her community just look down upon her even worse now, because she blew everything where a lot of them would have loved to have or get the chance.
Okay, wow. I'm glad they're brave enough to come and, you know, sometimes man get hurt and this and them afraid to come talk, but me always lucky to get him and then come share them experience and so, you know. So you're dating now?
I don't think it doesn't hurt, you know, because actually what would hurt me if I did bring her here?
Yeah, I know. That's why I say you dodge a bullet.
That would hurt me.
Mm-hmm.
But that right there where she did, she didn't, I don't have no connection, she don't have a kid for me. You know, so it passed and it just gone over because of the individual she are.
So how you dating life now?
I'm not dating no more right now, still I'm just chill.
You give up your dash in the towel?
I not give up. I never was dating either with she because, you know, a lot of people, it's not a Jamaican, you know, people see them want a lot of stuff and they expect a lot of stuff. You know, women on the old, you look out, they're looking for what you're bringing, but what they're bringing not what they're expecting, what you bringing. And what you bringing, they want to make demands on what you have.
Oh, so you just remain single?
Well, not by choice, but it happened. I'm not really rushing to nobody again, you know.
So, how old are you now? You know, your 60s now?
Yeah.
Okay, so what age woman if you date you that talk to? No. With all of them experience where you go through, you know, make you said mistake, go take up no young girl.
No.
What age you that talk to? If you go in go up on the market and say I look somebody.
I don't know.
All right.
I don't know. It's not about it. It's about the mentality of the person, and you know, and whatever. You know. But
you're
you know,
naturally attractive to younger woman, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, most big man always do that stuff.
The younger woman.
I figure that.
You know. But you know, it's not about just setting up a demand or not. It's just people, you know, with right now. I know people want to say other stuff like, you know, but you can check my thing out and you know, you see where I'm at now.
All right, my boss. Remember that I say sorry for your experience, but I'm glad it happened so you learn. You understand? So I'm not tell them sorry. I'm glad you learn.
No. That was a pastime.
Pastime experience, right. And I want to tell you, say, in a 2025, I know more female, them have said mindset and energy, not change.
It just happen, and that's life.
Yeah, you know, uncle.
You break up.
Hey, my break up. No, me I say in a 2025, woman, them have said mindset, said we. The younger generation, not change. So, and then I first, if you watch my channel, a whole heap of money happen to. So, I just saw you go. Woman get chick and man get chick. But anyway, thanks to reach out to me. I appreciate the story and we connect here. Me go talk. Sorry guys, shouldn't. Sorry. Alright, so I don't know when most of them big money are gonna learn. I don't know how somebody pregnant and plus somebody go get pregnant by you. And then say they think of you and all of them stuff there. And there's so much red sheet before you even try and marry this girl. I wonder if man love problem. And we as man, all that we get to come like we tell ourselves, say, yeah, we want a young girl to bring we off. And the reality is, them not really want we as man. So I hope you learn a lesson and try to find somebody more mature. I hope they're in a age. Now, if it be the said age, can be younger, but big enough woman where down Rome Street and understand what she want. Alright, guys, let me know on the take on it. Big up on yourself. I'm out.